Why did I want to become a veterinary nurse? Ever since I was a very, very young girl, I've always wanted to work with animals. Always watched all of the programmes, the veterinary nursing programmes, the vets in practice programmes growing up. Was desperate to have every single type of pet imaginable. And then when I was about 16, I went and did some work experience in a veterinary practice and was hooked ever since. I loved it. Very nearly brought home all the stray animals as well to have as pets at the time. So yeah, hooked from a very, very young age. It looked like and it is indeed a very exciting career to have. Favourite areas and interests in veterinary nursing? There's loads. Probably one of my main interests is anaesthesia. For me, there's nothing quite like taking an animal from its pre-op care, before the operation, through the anaesthetic, making sure they're safe and that they recover well afterwards. It's a real buzz I get from performing the anaesthesia. Another main interest, I'm really interested in nursing clinics. I was very lucky when I was in practice all the time and to be able to run different clinics such as diabetic clinics, puppy parties, weight clinics, geriatric clinics, rabbit clinics, you name it. I was the one who was saying, I'll do it, let me do them. So I find them really, really rewarding. Those are my two favourite, but I would be here all day if I was to tell you them all. Why did I become a lecturer? When I qualified as a veterinary nurse, it wasn't too long before I became a head veterinary nurse for practice. And it was my responsibility to help with the education side of those student veterinary nurses. So I was able to arrange the day so that I could put some time aside to do a little bit of teaching support to those student veterinary nurses, and I loved it. I got to do a little bit of work experience in a college, and they then took me on for a few hours a week as a lecturer there, and it's just grown my interest and passion from there. It's hugely rewarding to see students who are a little bit nervous about exams to perform really, really well and to come out of it knowing that they've done really, really well, and it's all been down to their hard work and dedication, and I just love being a big part of that, really. Why choose Reaseheath now? That's a really good question, and I imagine there'll be lots of people out there with the current times with COVID-19 thinking, well, why would I go and do a degree now? What's the benefits? My advice would be go for it. If you're passionate about becoming qualified as a registered veterinary nurse, just go for it. You will be provided with so much support. You'll have opportunity to gain all the skills that you need to. You'll be fully supported through the practices as well. We'll make sure we keep you safe, and you really, really will benefit from all that Reaseheath has to offer. Fantastic teaching staff, wonderful opportunity with all the practical activities, particularly on site to do lots of simulation activities to help you feel confident for when you go into veterinary practice. Wonderful facilities, wonderful grounds to learn in as well, beautiful campus site. I was really blown away the first day I came to Reaseheath and I saw the lake and the beautiful grounds and the beautiful buildings, and I thought, yes, this is where I want to be. So I would go for it. You'll be fully supported. You'll get your qualification in 4 years' time. You'll be able to work as a registered veterinary nurse.